sir, I'm going to New York with you. You know Bookie Harris, the Yankee manager, gave me a job as coach for as long as you're on the team.
Oh, look, Dave, if you're the coach, you must know all the players.
I certainly do.
Well, you know I've never met the guys, so you'll have to tell me their names, and then I'll know who's playing on the team.
Oh, I'll tell you their names, but you know, it seems to me they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Oh, you mean funny names.
Strange names, pet names, like Dizzy Dean
His brother
and
Daffy
Dean.
and their French cousin.
French?
Gouffet
Dean. Well, let's see, we have in the bags, who is on first, what is on second, I don't know is on
That's
third.
what I want to find out.
I say who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
You're going to be the coach too?
Yes.
And you don't know the fella's names?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing.
Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, then go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
You got a first baseman.
Certainly.
Well, then who's playing first?
That's right.
When you pay off the first baseman each month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
All I'm trying to find out is the guy's name on first base.
Who?
The guy that gets the
That's
money.
it.
Who gets the
He
money?
does. Every dollar. Sometimes his wife comes out and
Whose
collects
wife?
it. Yes. What's wrong with that?
When you sign up the first baseman, how does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy.
Who?
How does he sign?
That's how he signs it.
Who?
Yes.
All I'm trying to find out is what's the name of the guy on first base?
No, what is on second base?
I'm asking you who's on second.
Who's on
One
first?
base at a time.
Well, then don't change the players
I'm not
around.
changing nobody.
Take it easy, buddy.
All I want to know is who's playing first base.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
What's the name of the guy on first base?
No, what is on
I'm
second base?
asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
Now how did I get on third base?
Well, you mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third base?
Who is playing first?
What's on base?
What's on second?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go back on third again. Now would you just stay on third base and don't go off it?
All right. What do you want to know?
Who's playing third?
Why do you insist on having who play third base?
What am I putting on third base?
What's on second?
Who don't you want on second?
Who is on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
Third base. Got it. Outfield?
Sure.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
I just thought I'd ask you.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Well, go ahead and tell me who's playing left field.
Who is on
I'm not-
first?
Stay out of the infield. I just want to know, what's the left fielder's name?
No, what is on second
I'm
base?
asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Look, you got a pitcher on this team?
Sure.
The pitcher's name?
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today.
I'm telling you now.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time
What
what?
time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen, who is not pitching?
I'll break your arm, you say who's on first. I just want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What is on second?
I don't know.
Third base.
Got a catcher?
Sure.
The catcher's name?
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's pitching.
Now you've got it.
All we got is a couple of days on the team. You know, I'm a catcher too.
So they tell me.
I get behind the plate to do some fancy catching. Tomorrow's pitching on my team, and a heavy hitter gets up.
Yes.
Now this heavy hitter, he bunts the ball. When he bunts the ball, me, being a good catcher, I'm going to throw the guy out at first base. So I throw the ball to who?
Now that's the first thing you've said right.
Don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's all you have to
Just
do.
throw the ball to first base.
Yes.
Okay, now who's got it?
Naturally.
If I throw the ball to first base, somebody's got to get it. So who has it?
Naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
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 So I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's different.
That's what I said.
You're not
I
saying
pick
it.
up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Now you say it.
I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
Naturally.
Now you ask me.
You pick up the ball, you throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
Same as you. Same as you. I pick up the ball and I throw it to who? Whoever it is fumbles the ball and the guy runs to second. Who throws to what? What throws to, I don't know, throws back to tomorrow. Triple play. The next guy gets up and it's a fly ball to because, why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't give a darn.
What?
I said I don't give a darn.
Oh, he's our shortstop. Who's on
One
first?
base at a time.
Well, then don't change the players
I'm not
around.
changing nobody.
Hey, listen, buddy. Damn, that was too... Yes?
You're going to be the coach too?
Yes?
And you don't know the fella's name.
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing first.
That's how he signs it. God damn it. Who's playing? It's the name of the damn title of the skit. Who's on first? Yes, that's it. Yes. All right. What do you want to know?
Who's playing third base?
Now listen, who is not pitching? Oh, I'll tell you their names, but it seems to me they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
You mean funny names.
Strange names, pet names, like Dizzy Dean
His
and
brother Daffy.
Daffy Dean.
Their
and
French cousin.
French?
Gouffé.
Gouffé Dean. Well, it seems to me they give ball players nowadays very...
Take 25.
Take 26.
26.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing
Who
first.
is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first. Sorry, I just deleted you for real there.
That's fine.
The guy that gets
That's it.
Who gets the money?
He does, every $1. Sometimes his wife comes down and
Whose
collects
wife?
it.
Cut?
Yes. Okay, cut.
Took you too long.
When you pay off the first baseman each month, sorry, that's me.
How does he get the money?
What's the name of the guy on first base?
No, what is on second
I'm
base?
asking you who's on second.
Who's on
I
first?
don't know.
He's on third.
Now,
We're
how
not
did
talking
I get
about
on
him.
third base? Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first base.
Who?
The guy.
Oh.
All right, Santa Claus.
Yeah, maybe you need a longer break.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Smash.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the first fella's name.
Who?
The guy. Sorry, that was
Who?
too fumbly. I'd rather
Who?
do that again.
Who is on first?
Fuck you, Dave.
That could be it.